Here from the light of the darkness with the fluffy, fresh washed his air up in this bitch and the green teeth. Green as a motherfucker. Hell yeah. But thanks to all that are here. I already see there's some people that are here. Area Trance. Hell yes. What is up? And Jeff. Hello, my brother. Great to see you all here. I'm going to try to find a place to put this so I don't have to hold it. I might have to end up holding it. And so I'm sorry if it's going to be kind of like spasticky. Let's see. Maybe I can do this. Let's get an angled shot, shall we? Because I'm in the car. I'm gonna come over like this. I'm gonna hit it like that from the side. Huh. Hey, what's up, everybody? Damian Langdon. Hey, what's up? Hope everybody's doing well. And I will tell you, I'm gonna tell you all off. Dead Hand 88. Hey, what's up, brother? Nice to see you, or my friend. I don't know if you're a brother. I just kind of feel that you are. You might. I think you're a man. Yeah. Jeremiah Smith. Hey, brother. And Brady Daigle. Greetings. Hissy Fitz. Hey, what's up? Much love. Friar Pestle. Hey, much love to you, my friend. Um. Yeah. Hail. Absolutely. This live stream is going to be about a lot of things, that are going on in our reality right now. Belial coming in very heavy, as you have all known for quite a while now. I've been working with Belial continuously now for probably the last year. It's been over a year. He is the one altar that I keep in my bedroom. There's another good friend of mine that you all know, pretty major practitioner that also has a altar to Belial in his bedroom too, and I'm not going to like throw his business out there and tell you, but you all know him. Peter Aiden, hey, what's up? Not much, just another day in paradise. Cora Rage, good to see you too. Thank you so much, and hail to you as well. It's been crazy. There's a lot of crazy things going on right now, as you all know. A lot of things that I have been talking about for the last few years. I'm sure there's a lot of people that were in my former life, and when I mean in my former life, 4 and 5 years ago, that are probably tripping right now because I basically outlined everything that is happening right now 4 or 5 years ago. And I hate to say that I told you so, and I never want to do that, but that's kind of the life of a psychic, and a life that you live when you kind of really know what's happening, what's going down. And everyone always thinks that you're crazy. Get used to that. But when things begin to start to happen, when enough things begin to happen, then they know, and then they see, and then that's when they kind of start treating you a little bit differently, usually. And I'll take you guys back a little ways in this one too. Oh, Aaron, hey, sending you love too, brother. Hey, what's up to you? And 444, like a motherfucker, you know what's up. And JVP 8888, lots of fear mongering going on too. Yeah, there is, but I mean, hey, dude, JVP, you can't deny reality. You can look at this world all you want to and keep on pretending that everything is all good and that your Amazon package is going to be there tomorrow, your electricity is going to be charging your smartphone, and that your jobby job is going to be there waiting for you to come and pull the levers and push the buttons. You can keep on believing that. Things are on the precipice of change like crazy. Things are changing at a rapid rate. Every single day, more and more and more and more. And there's plenty of people that just kind of want to sit back and deny everything that's happening, and that's fine, and I don't blame you. I wish that I could have that luxury of where I could just turn it off and not care and just be like, okay, that's just the way this world is. But we are in a position, especially in the West, that we have never been in before. And I can't help but wonder and know, I know, okay? I'll tell you as a psychic. Hey Vincent, hail to you too, and JVP, love you brother, or sister, probably a brother. There's mostly brothers on this channel. Um, oh man, there's things that I don't even want to get into on this one, but I'm gonna talk about it. If you live in Canada, if you live in the continent of North America, you've been sold out. There is nothing that is going to protect you any longer. There's no more money that's going to be spent on your best interest anymore. It's all going overseas, and it's also all going to put up a wall, not to keep people out, but to keep you in. Because they're bringing the people in by the boatloads every day. The people that are going to replace you, the people that don't mind doing some of the shit that you don't want to do anymore, and some people that don't like you. They don't like you. They've been paid to come here to replace your ass. And don't think for a second that that ain't true. And I don't care if they take this channel down for me telling you what is happening right now. Pull your heads out of your asses. I think by looking at this thing psychically that, and I'm not even going to say like anything that I talk about when I talk about North America, I'm talking about Canada too, because basically when you talk about North America, you're including Canada in this. Even though I love everyone that lives in Canada, don't get me wrong. All my Canada brothers and sisters, I love you so much. I don't trust your president, and you shouldn't either. That may be very well where some things come for us in the West here in the North American continent pretty soon. It's going to be coming from the North and the South, especially the South. I made a video not too long ago, last week, about a Black Swan event. The Black Swan event, the first Black Swan event of 2 or 3. It's at least going to be 2, but I'm calling 3 in the next 6 months. There may even be one next week. The first Black Swan event has already occurred, and that was the collapsing of the Key Bridge. Was it Scott Key, Sir Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore, shutting down a major harbor in the United States that relies on like a lot of import and export. That you know, people don't really realize like how much of a blow that is to us. That's a huge blow. That's no accident. You've all seen the video footage. You know what I'm talking about. That's the first of many things to come. Don't be in denial. I don't want to fearmonger you people, but I'm telling you that this world has changed. It is not Mayberry anymore at all. At all. Not even in Mayberry anymore is it Mayberry. If you go back about 4 years, I made a video right about when it turned the year 2020, about the coming age of Aquarius, and I told you all what was going to be happening in that video. Go back 4 years, January to 2020. I lay it all out for you about Russia, and China is also going to be a major player in this, and don't forget North Korea. I didn't mention North Korea then, but I did mention China. I laid all this out there for you. This would be happening, okay? The one world government is coming into power, and everything is playing out as it should. If you live in the Western world, you don't have a government anymore. Everything is playing out in the way that they have planned it to. Back in 2020, when we pulled out of Afghanistan, what did we do? We left tons of Apache helicopters, jets, munitions, ammunition, all this shit. We just left it there. Like, oh, weird, we're gonna haul ass out of here, but we're gonna leave you billions of dollars worth of like military assets that you could still use if you knew how to. And we just left that. No one even ever questioned that like that was one of the first things that Biden did when he got into office, was to rush everyone out and to leave everything behind. Why would they do that? I wonder. Because who's it going to be used against? Oh, ooh. Wow, I wonder. Like, I've always seen this coming. The predicted programming for all of this stuff is everywhere you look right now. Mothra and I watched Leave the World Behind again today, actually. Or was it yesterday? I don't really know, because the days are beginning to bleed together on me a little bit. As they will tend to do. But a lot of these things are not really a probability anymore. They are a certainty. And I know that if your third eye is open enough that you feel this, it's something that you really can't deny anymore. That reality is becoming a little extra. Every day there's a little more and more anxiety around just everyday living and like what tomorrow is going to bring. It's not really a comfortable place for me to be in, and like, I don't want to get on here and just act like everything is okay and everything is cool. Like, yeah, I'm a black magician, I'm a businessman, I've got money to make, and I love helping people. Yes, absolutely, I do. And I could just get on here and talk about that kind of stuff. I could do that. If I didn't care, I could do that. But this is like, I have daughters. You have, a lot of you all out here have children, and you have people that you love and you care about. I'm telling you right now that you really do need to have some things in place. Like, I'm a Mormon, Mothra's a Mormon, like, as far as like growing up wise, like, I grew up in the Mormon faith. And a big thing when you're a Mormon is having a 2-year supply of food and water and munitions, as far as like things to protect yourself, building materials, and so on and so forth. Having a 2-year supply of those things. Now, I know that's kind of going a little too far, but I think it is a good idea to have at least a 90-day supply. I've got food. I don't have enough water, and I don't have filtration devices, but I'm telling you, people, like, that's a smart thing to have. Even if the world wasn't in the situation that it's in right now, that's a smart thing to have. A lot of you people have known me for a long time. A lot of you people have watched this channel for a long time. You've heard me talk about some of these things from time to time, and I do, but you probably have never heard me talk about it like I'm talking about it right now. And just understand that, like, I'm doing it because it's important and it's necessary. And I want to do everything that I can to help people prepare for a reality that they did not expect to come. Because, like, if you really look back at history, most of us alive today feel like we dodged a huge bullet, right? We didn't have to really live through any type of crazy wars yet, unless you were in the military and you got sent overseas. You really haven't had to deal with any of these types of conflicts and atrocities and situations that arise when one government disagrees with another. Like, you've been insulated from that. Okay? That insulation time is over. It's gone. It's been gone for a long time. That's something that you just weren't aware of. But the collapse of this bridge should be a wake-up call to you all here right now that are hearing this message to wake up. That wasn't an accident. You can watch the video footage and you can see plainly that that was a planned thing. That was intentional. Okay? That was intentional. You can see how weak and vulnerable we are. But it's not even that. Because you know that we planned that. You know that we allowed that. There's a good possibility that every single one of you watching this that live in the continent of North America, and that includes Canada, that you're in dire, we could be replaced very easily, and that's what it's looking like. They're setting the stage up perfectly for civil war, and this includes the Christian church. Oh yeah, they're in on it, of course. So what am I talking about now? Okay, so you have the Christian church. When I say the Christian church, I'm not talking about the Catholics, because they haven't gotten too involved in this. I'm not talking about the Mormons. They haven't gotten too involved in it either. I'm talking about your mainstream Christianity, meaning like the Presbyterians, the Baptists, the Church of the Nazarene, all of those types of denominations, probably even including like Pentecostals and things like that. They're beginning to tell all of their members that if you are not a Republican, a voting Republican, that you're not a Christian, that you're a demon. What does that do? And then if you watch that movie like Leave the World Behind, there are so many black versus white innuendos that are set up in there to like as predictive programming to really like put into the minds of black people that they should not trust white people and that you should hate white people, especially if things get really crazy here. That kind of you know, that kind of rhetoric can really stir some things up, and they're already trying to. They already did this. Like, I believe through really looking at this thing psychically that the whole 19 situation was really geared at bringing down the Western world. This was the first move by the One World Order, or the New World Order. That was the first move by them, was to do this. There was a lot that happened during that time of the whole world being locked down. And what that was things being put into place to bring down the West from within. And now they are beginning to carry that out. And they're even showing you in the movies the Civil War is coming, because they're beginning to divide our nation in many ways. It's going to be a racial thing. It's going to be a religious thing. Like they're trying to divide us in as many ways as they possibly can. And when this time comes, witches, all of you need to be careful. And like, I especially worry because I've got demon sigils tattooed all over my body. When these times come, when you go to checkpoints, and if you get checked by a group leader or something of that nature, they're going to want to know all about you, what you believe, what side you're on, and what your religion is. There's going to be a lot of people that are not going to be safe. And this is crazy, okay? This is a crazy picture that I'm painting for you right now, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, it is. But this is not some like far-fetched science fiction novel that we're talking about here. This is our fucking lives. This is our lives, and this is true. I would invite any of you to go on to R. Wayne Steiger's channel. I love you, R. Wayne Steiger, my brother. You are tapped in and you know what's happening. He can outline all of this for you. He felt it when I felt it. Back in the days when Obama came into office, and that's kind of funny that Biden was Obama's vice president, wasn't it? And isn't it? Yeah, because he's the one that sold us out. This shit started way back then, and I knew it. I knew it. And it's not even like with the predictive programming of The Walking Dead being the prevailing show during that time when he was in office. Go figure. I had lucid dreams about that shit too, and I had to quit watching it. Why? Because I knew that was the world that we were going to be living in soon. And that's exactly what it's going to look like. That's exactly what it's going to look like. There might not be any zombies running around out there, but you're going to have to worry about people like me. You're going to have to worry about people just like me, looking at you and making a quick split decision judgment call on your character, whether you're going to live or die, just like that. Just like that. Protect your women and your children. All of you, if you go out in a group, you should all look like men. And you don't have any children with you if somebody asks. You don't have any women with you if somebody asks. We are all men here. There's nothing you want. Move along. That's the kind of world that you're going to be living in. And again, why would I say this? as a you know, as a red-blooded American entrepreneur that wants to make money and that is very concerned about making money, I wouldn't be talking about any of this right now, would I? No. I'd be trying to get you to direct your money at me. But I'm telling you what you should be spending your money on. There's plenty of you that want spiritual imbuements, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But take care of your essentials first and foremost, especially right now. There's no excuse for not having what you need. And I am one of those. I'm being a hypocrite right now because I don't have enough water, I don't have enough ammo, and I don't have enough filtration. I do have food. I got food, but I haven't even taken this as seriously as I'm talking about yet. And keep in mind that everything that I'm talking about here is channeled information. It's channeled information, whether you want to accept that or not, that's okay. I know what I am and I know why I'm here. And we'll just kind of leave it at that. There's a lot of things about myself that even the people that are the closest to me don't even know, because it's things that I can't even share with them. Like, that's how deep it goes, and that's how vital it is, that like there's certain things that I just cannot share and will not share. Maybe when the time is right I will. I don't know, I never wanted our world to get this way. I never wanted it. And I know that none of you wanted it either. And I know that like most everyone is not really happy either with like their current situation. And like, think about that. Like, most of us that are watching this video right now, we have a standard of living that is way higher than a lot of people that live in this world that live in other countries and things. Like, our standard of living is way higher, and we're not even satisfied or comfortable with that. And we bitch about the smallest little things, like a degree difference in the temperature of our home, and we're like freaking out, or the internet goes down for fucking 10 minutes and it's the end of the world. Like, if we're ever going to make a change, we have to have a level playing field. And the playing field will be leveled, and it'll be made fair again. And we'll start over. And we'll hopefully this time do things right. That's what it's going to take. That kind of insane impact and change on this world. Like, as we see everything falling apart and being destroyed, the one thing to keep in mind is that it will be rebuilt, and it will be rebuilt better. And hopefully next time we'll know better and we'll do things differently. That's all we can hope for, really and truly. There's a hermit card being pulled for us all right now. There's a world card being pulled for all of us right now. And there's a death card being pulled for all of us right now, for this world as a collective. We're going through an immense change after we had been isolated in that cocoon for so long. And while they were scurrying around and putting things in place and doing all this shit to carry out their agenda that they're playing out right here, right now. It's time for us to wake up, to begin to see the truth of this reality, the truth behind the matrix. They're trying very hard. And again, I don't want to be a fearmonger, and I don't want you all to take away, if you take away anything from this, it is just to get ready, to be prepared, and be optimistic. I don't want you to be afraid and be scared. That's what they want you to do. There's a difference in active preparedness and fear-mongering. I'm just asking you all to be prepared for what I see coming, and for what you all know deep down in your gut what's coming. It doesn't matter where you live. This is a New World Order, one world government thing. There's no one that's insulated from this. No one. There's going to be more natural disasters. There's going to be more earthquakes. There's going to be more weird weather, and the animals will always let you know what is getting ready to happen. So look for those omens, look for those synchronicities. They're all around you. They're abound every day, 24/7. They're going to be speaking to you now more than ever. If your third eye is open, you're going to see all of these things. You're not going to be able to deny them anymore. That's not a pleasant thing, but I think that knowing the truth is more important than being blissfully ignorant. Even though I love blissful ignorance, I would love to be a blissful ignorant motherfucker about right now. But unfortunately, all of us are here for a reason. We're here for a reason right here, right now, and you know it. We're going to be here during these difficult times to be a witness to all of everything that's happening, to be there for people that are going to have a hard time coping with these changes, to be here for people that are going to have a hard time coping with the influx of spiritual energy that is going to be entering our reality. People are going to have to be there to be filters, to hold space for people that are going to be having what seems to be psychedelic experiences as we move forward. There will be people that will spontaneously break out into a psychedelic experience, and you're going to have to be there to help them through that craziness. It's going to happen. It's going to be part of everything that is going to be taking place. The eclipse is coming up on April the 8th. There is still room available, very limited. I think there are 6 slots left if you want to sign up for the Belial group ritual during the solar eclipse. This is a magical protection ritual plus a manifestation ritual where you can bring your intention, whatever it may be, to Belial. We will be doing the evocation of everyone that is participating to the ocean front the day and the night of April the 8th. We're summoning forth and bringing forth Belial, giving him a blood offering. Both me and Mothra will both be doing that. Bringing forth any offerings that any of you send to me that are included in this rite. There's still some rings available. I have some effigies. I'm going to make a video here in the next day or two that's going to outline what you need to be doing as a preparatory immersion for this ritual if you want to get the best results from it on the 8th. I'll be putting on a video for that on instructions for you to follow, and then also magical relics that are still available for this rite. There's still some rings and some amulets, and there are some effigies. I'll be making a video to showcase all of those things so that you can see what I've got there. I'll have that coming out in the next day or two. Stay close to the people that you love. Say some prayers to your higher self and the universe and to Belial if you haven't. Relaxing weather. Wow. My brother, my friend. Thank you so fucking much. Like, holy crap. I really appreciate that, man. Hell. And I'll be getting with you on the other thing too. I saw that coming through earlier today on my email regarding Belial, and perfect timing there, my friend. Yeah, the 8th is going to be something. I'm going to be at the beach, but I seriously urge everyone else during this time of this eclipse to stay home. Stay home and be around the people that you love. If you can take off of work that day, do it. We'll see what the next day brings. But as fun as it is, as much optimism as I have regarding this date, it will unfortunately be one that we'll never forget for many different reasons. But it's going to be memorable. And I just want you all to be taken care of. Thank you, Friar Pestle. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Relaxing Weather, so fucking much. I appreciate that more than you know. Like, that means a lot, my friend, and I will always take very good care of you too. I'm gonna go ahead and head on out. I've got to go to the drive-through at Panda Express. I'm gonna get some steamed vegetables and some rice. Um, Try to eat as clean as you can, y'all. This is not a great choice, but it's better than a lot I could be making, and I just don't have it in me to make any food tonight. So, and anyhow, in any case, I love you all. Thank you all so much for being here. Hail Belial, hail the Infernal Empire, hail to all the channel members, hail to the Soul family. Smell my face, smell it good. I love you all so much. I'll see you soon, and I'll catch you on the next one. Huh.